Previously on Undressed.
Socks?
Puppets.
You want me to talk to a sock?
I have to admit, I never thought you could pull it off. It almost makes me reconsider staying in L.A.
You know how chicks say, we think with our rod? Okay, if it's not doing its thing, it's telling you there's something wrong with Sarah.
Jake's left me.
Sock puppets. It's a legitimate form of therapy. He talks to the puppets so that he doesn't feel like it's really him exposing his feelings.
Does he use a funny voice?
No. Well, I don't know. I won't put it on.
Gee, I really wonder why.
He just needs time to warm up to it.
Hey, are you ready? Puppets!
Hi.
I thought you moved back to Iowa.
Ohio. And I just couldn't do it. I know I've had nothing but bad luck here, but you have to hear what happened. So, I was about to call my parents to ask them for money for a plane ticket home when, get this, as I was dialing, I heard this little voice telling me not to do it.
Little voice.
Yeah. Well, not literally a voice, but more like a feeling, really. It's a very powerful thing when it happens and you have to listen to it. I mean, it was that same little voice that told me to move to L.A.
I'm not sure this little voice has your best interest in mind. I mean, think about how that turned out.
Well, that was my initial thought, too. But then I thought, yeah, sure, things got off to a rocky start, but there were good points, too.
Oh, there were.
Yes. I mean, if I hadn't moved to L.A., I wouldn't have met you, for one thing. So maybe everything happens for a reason. Maybe it was a good thing that I moved here. Something great might be just around the corner.
Actually, the laundromat is just around the corner. And,
Well, anyway, where was I?
Little voices.
Right. So, I stopped dialing, put down the phone, and said to myself, you are not going to let this town defeat you so easily.
Okay, this is you now, not the little voice?
Right. So,
Here you are.
here I am.
Where you been?
I stayed over at Robin's last night. What are you doing here?
Oh, I know you must be curious about what happened to all our stuff.
I know what happened. I came home between shifts, which brings me back to my original question. What are you doing here?
I live here?
Well, not anymore. Apparently, you moved out.
Sarah, listen.
No, you listen. I mean, the fact that you could do this, that's bad enough. But not to tell me? Not even have the guts to leave a note? You have to really hate me, Jake. And I don't hate you. I just don't care about you anymore. No, so just go.
But I don't want to.
Well, you should have thought of that before you moved out.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I didn't.
I've been thinking about last night, and early this morning, and later this morning. All day. I could tell you my good news later.
I was just leaving.
To Blue Twilight?
Uh-huh.
To drink beer and hopefully get lucky?
Yeah.
Well, you've got a girl on your couch, beer in the fridge, and your chances of getting lucky right here are pretty excellent.
What do you mean you didn't move out?
I just put all of our electrical stuff in storage.
Why?
Because all of our stuff that emits damaging rays...
Oh, please, you cannot believe that the toaster made you impotent.
Well, I do. What I can't believe is that you thought I would just move out like that. Oh, no. No.
I'm trying to make up.
And I'm just supposed to forget about all the stuff you just said?
Well, I didn't know that you didn't really move out.
Still.
Great, Jake. Just don't even try. Why don't you take Steve's advice and just walk?
I wasn't thinking that. But you were sure quick to get over me. I mean, if you were really convinced that I was gone, why didn't you cry?
What?
I mean, I didn't see any tears. It just makes me think, I don't know, that maybe Steve is right. Maybe we should just like start seeing other people.
You're gonna listen to Steve? He's got a different girl every night. Fine. That's what you want? Just go.
See, there you go. You're just giving up.
I'm not the the one who moved out.
I did not move out.
Yeah, well, maybe you did. And then you just panicked and you changed your mind. Because you're a waffler, Jake. You've always been a waffler. You don't know whether you're coming or going.
Oh, yeah? I'm going with you.
Treat me like dirt.
Just try it on.
No.
Okay, fine. No puppets. Just tell me right now, right this second, what are you feeling?
My eye's crooked.
No boundaries. No blame. Anything your puppet says is all right. As long as it comes from a place of honesty and openness. Okay?
Okay.
What are you feeling?
I don't know.
You don't have to use the high voice.
But it's a puppet.
No, it's you talking through the puppet.
Wait, so it's me talking?
Through the puppet.
This game sucks.
That's good. Now do it through the puppet.
Are we done?
No. I want you to keep talking.
About what?
Puppet.
About what?
Everything. Go. No, you're trying too hard. Don't try to think about it so much. Just let it flow. Let's try this. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you answer me with the first thing that pops into your head. Okay?
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Brown.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Did you enjoy high school?
No.
Why haven't you tried to have sex with me?
Bathroom.
Brian, you just can't keep going to the bathroom every time your emotions bubble up. I mean, what if you're in line, or in an elevator, or in a car? If you don't face your feelings now, they're just gonna keep building and building until one day your whole psyche is just gonna go pow! I mean, Brian, we can deal with this together. Just you and me. Okay? Bri? Will you just tell me what you're feeling? Would you just talk to me?
God, I really have to go, okay? Could you just leave me alone for like 2 minutes? God!
So this isn't so bad, is it? You know, being here with me.
No. No, actually, it's really nice.
Aren't you gonna ask me the rest of my surprise?
Okay, what is the rest of your surprise?
Well, once I decided to stay, I had to go back to all the restaurants I applied for to see if they try to call me. And I was gonna go back to every single one of them and tell them what happened, you know, with the fire and all. Well, not about it allegedly being my fault, because that probably would have made them nervous.
Probably. Well, so you went back to every restaurant?
No, that's the best part. I didn't have to. Because the very first place I walked into, some girl hadn't shown up for her shift. They were slammed and hired me on the spot.
Wait, the first place?
Uh-huh.
Meaning the closest place?
You guessed the surprise, didn't you?
You're gonna be working at Blue Twilight?
Isn't it fantastic? I mean, I'll be right down the street. You go there almost every night anyway, and I'll be working there and we can hang out.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna go take a shower now, hon. So why don't you order a pizza or something?
Pizza? We deliver. Hi. Yeah, I'd like to order, You know what? Never mind.
Jake, look, I'm your man and I'm there for you, but I mean, more than a few days on my couch and you're cramping my style.
I totally get it. I need to go down and get a box to get some stuff for work. All right, why don't you have a beer and let me move your car?
Steve, you scared me.
Sorry.
What's going on?
Just helping out Jake.
Yeah, I can tell. Where is he?
He's downstairs, moving my car.
Steve, I need to talk to you.
About what?
Sex.
You want to talk to me about sex?
Well, I've heard that you have a lot of experience. You're sort of an authority.
Yeah, doing it, not talking about it.
Do you feel anything with them?
Well, yeah, if it's good.
I mean, do you have an emotional connection with them?
Oh, man, I hope not. I try to focus purely on the sex.
But don't you feel like something's missing?
Maybe the whole reason I never felt that emotional connection thing is because I've never been with anyone like you.
Well, I've never been with anyone like you.
I mean, Jake's my man. But who knows? In a day or two, when you're feeling better, maybe we could, connect.
Alright, that's it.
Jake!
Anger is a perfectly valid emotion. It's just we have to dig a little deeper and find out where exactly it comes from.
My bladder.
Did your mother drink?
Sometimes.
Too much?
No.
Anger.
You just called my mom a lush.
What about your father?
What about him?
Did you do things together?
Yeah.
Dirty things?
What? No. Jeez.
Well, then what are you afraid of? What's wrong?
Puppet.
Why can't you talk to me?
I don't know.
Don't start with that again.
Look, I'm a guy. I like to say I don't know. And one I don't know is worth a lot more than all that touchy-feely blah, blah, blah the girls were always telling us about. Look, there's no family trauma and no deep, dark secrets.
Well, then why won't you talk to me?
I don't know. Look, what do you want me to say to you? That I love you? Look, you know that. I've loved you since the first time I saw you. And I loved you even more the second time. I loved you even more the time after that. Look, Emma, you're my heart.
Wow.
Okay. Let's talk about sex.
Oh, Ross, what are you doing here?
Jenny.
Did you order the pizza?
No. No, I was waiting for you.
God, I'm such an idiot. Wait, what do you like, mushroom or pepperoni or what?
No.
I'll just order whatever you want.
Jenny.
No, I'm really not that picky. It's fine.
Jenny, this is not about the pizza. We need to talk.
Of course I wanted to. I mean, God. Look at you.
Then what?
It's just that you're Emma, the queen of sex. And with all the things you talk about, like, you know, with the shaving and the positions and...
Brian, you...
Like, I haven't done a lot, okay? I mean, I've done it, but... I just don't want to disappoint you.
This isn't gonna work.
What isn't?
Come on, Jen, you know what I'm talking about.
I wasn't planning on living here or anything. I mean, I was gonna look for an apartment first thing tomorrow.
It's not that, okay? It's... You know, I'm not currently accepting applications for the position of girlfriend.
I'm not trying.
Yes, you are. Okay, whether you admit it or not, you are definitely applying.
Fine. Maybe I am. But I just thought that if you gave us a chance...
But the challenge?
Yeah.
It's what you thought, that if I acted like we were a couple...
It wasn't all acting, Ross. I know it wasn't. I mean, when we were pretending to be a couple, you were enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I didn't say I wasn't. Look, you challenged me to prove something to you, and I did it. Okay, that doesn't change anything.
You let me sleep in bed with you, Ross. That has to mean something.
I thought you were moving back to Iowa.
Ohio!
Like it matters.
They are two completely different states. They aren't even next to each other.
You're gonna blank her right here?
Emma, keep your hands off me.
What?
I thought it was over
What?
between
Thank
you
you for
two.
waiting 5 whole minutes for moving in on her.
Okay, get out.
Whatever, I think that radiation zapped both your brains.
What the hell was that? And since when have you had this thing for jocks?
I don't. I knew you were standing there the whole time.
Then why are you coming on to him?
To prove a point. He is not your friend. He is a total dirtbag. Would you be happier being like Steve? It's all from books.
What?
The fetishes, the positions, the erogenous zones, all that stuff. It's all from books.
From the way you talk about it, I thought you were some sort of expert.
I am. I just haven't done much, field work.
You've never had sex?
I've had sex. Twice.
Twice? I've had it 3 times.
Congratulations.
Wow. I just can't believe that this entire time I've had more experience than you.
Shh.
Why only twice?
I don't know.
Come on. It's okay. You can tell the puppet.
I guess I just built up this image of sex in my mind, that sex was going to be this fairy tale, and it just wasn't. I tried it, and it was just... And then I tried it again to be sure, and it was even more the second time. And I knew there has to be something more to this. I mean, this is sex. And I read everything I could get my hands on. Books, medical journals. I figured if I could become an expert on paper, then I could stop it from being so...
So, there's a lot of things you haven't done yet.
A lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, leave it on. Leave it on.
I'm not having sex with a puppet.
But I like it.
Yeah.
Come on.
You don't need it. I fixed you. Come on, take it off.
No.
It's not healthy to use a therapy tool beyond its intended use.
Why do you always have to be such a know-it-all control freak?
Feels good to hold you.
Yeah.
And kiss you.
Jake,
What?
I don't think this is the direction we should take things right now.
Well, my compass is pointing north.
Really?
Yeah, come on,
No,
Sarah.
I mean it.
Please, don't toy with me. I mean, this is serious.
I know. You almost moved out twice.
Right.
I can't change gears that fast.
Well, maybe your clutch is stuck and you need some lubricant.
No. Whoa. Stop.
Well, maybe I'm not the one with the problem anymore.
The thing I don't understand is why, Ross. I mean, I know you like me. We have a great time together, and not just in bed. Would it really be that awful to try things out for a while?
No, it wouldn't be that awful, okay? It's just not what I want right now. End of story.
Well, I think the end of your story sucks.
Yeah, well, if we all like the end to every story, then we'd be living in a movie. Look, you are a good person, okay? And I love being with you. Look, if you're going to be in town, you know, maybe we could hang out sometimes, but, you know, that's all I can offer right now.
I want more.
I know. I know you deserve it. Maybe someday I'll be in that place, but...
Okay. You don't have to make any more excuses. I mean, you're definitely right about one thing. I was totally trying to force this. Us being a couple. And I know the next time I burn down my apartment and I need a place to stay, I'm gonna definitely choose someone who's looking for a girlfriend.
Okay. So, hey, if you're gonna be working at Blue Twilight, you know, it'd probably be good if we stayed friends. Can I buy you beer?
What the hell? It's not like I know anybody else out here.
And I always said that I would never fall in love with you, 'cause I could never stand to hear your good mornings disappear. And I'll still say that I can't fall in love with you. There's just too much to lose here.
On the next Undressed.
Look, I will call you.
Every relationship always falls apart right before we reach the 8-month mark. If I wanted to be Amish, I'd move to Pennsylvania.
Stop. We have to work this out.
You don't want to have sex with me?
Well, never really thought it would get this far.